Effective international police actions require the highest degree of intelligence sharing, planning, and collaborative enforcement. That's what the Affordable Care Act is all about. It's about filling the gaps in employer-based care so that when we lose a job, or go back to school, or start that new business, we'll still have coverage. Ours is a nation of laws, of citizens who live under them, and for the citizens who enforce them. So, to a community in Ferguson that is rightly hurting and looking for answers, let me call once again for us to seek some understanding rather than simply holler at each other. Let's seek to heal rather than to wound each other. 50 years of isolating Cuba had failed to promote democracy, setting us back in Latin America. That's why we restored diplomatic relations, opened the door to travel and commerce, and positioned ourselves to improve the lives of the Cuban people. Tonight, we gather to affirm the greatness of our nation not because of the height of our skyscrapers, or the power of our military, or the size of our economy. Our pride is based on a very simple premise, summed up in a declaration made over 200 years ago. But do I think that our actions in any way violate the War Powers Resolution? The answer is no. America's promises do not come with a price tag. We meet our commitments. We bear our burdens. That's one of the reasons why almost every country on earth sees America as stronger and more respected today than they did 8 years ago when I took office. Where the stakes are the highest, in the war on terror, we cannot possibly succeed without extraordinary international cooperation. Effective international police actions require the highest degree of intelligence sharing, planning, and collaborative enforcement. I found this national debt doubled, wrapped in a big bow waiting for me as I stepped into the Oval Office. After 2014, we will support a unified Afghanistan as it takes responsibility for its own future. When BP was not moving fast enough on claims, we told BP to set aside $20 billion in a fund managed by an independent third party to help all those whose lives have been turned upside down by the spill. As we speak, Iran has rolled back its nuclear program, shipped out its uranium stockpile, and the world has avoided another war. People of Berlin, people of the world, this is our moment. This is our time. I found this national debt doubled, wrapped in a big bow waiting for me as I stepped into the Oval Office. That is America. That is America. Those bonds of affection, that common creed. We don't fear the future, we shape it. We embrace it, as one people, stronger together than we are on our own. I think one of the great things about the United States has been our ability to maintain a distinction between our military and domestic law enforcement.